Often, we experience moments that challenge us, that invite us to look beyond the surface, that takes us to question and explore the depth of our existence. Spiritual awakening, although greatly painful, offers us the opportunity to find deeper meaning in our lives. In this journey, we discover that chaos can be the precursor to clarity, and that through shadows emerges light. Each stage is like a chapter in the story of your evolution. And though each path is unique, we share the common quest to understand who we truly are. In the journey of spiritual awakening, the first stage plunges us into chaos, a whirlwind of unexpected events that shake our world to its core. It's as if the universe forcefully slaps us, pulling the rug from under our feet. It can manifest in various forms, perhaps a crumbling relationship, a life-redefining accident, or the onset of an illness. These unexpected events are the catalyst that triggers an internal breakthrough, a moment of revelation where we understand that our unconscious ego never had control in the first place. On the other hand, some people experience what can only be described as a spontaneous or grace-filled awakening without tragedy or agony. A beautiful and natural realization, as exemplified by Michael Singer, the renowned spiritual teacher and author, who found enlightenment while simply sitting in his living room. The fundamental lesson here is that suffering is not necessary for spiritual growth. More and more people are experiencing spontaneous awakenings, indicating a possible shift in collective human consciousness. This encouraging trend tells us that transformation doesn't have to come through pain. It can arrive as naturally as the morning light. Whatever your path to awakening, whether through chaos or grace, one thing is constant: the onset of profound existential questions. This is the totality of life. What is my true purpose? These questions pull you away from superficial existence and invite you to explore life's deeper meaning. Recognize your awakening as a sacred call to a more meaningful life. It's not just waking up to a new day, it's awakening to a new life, to a new you. This is your call to break free from the illusions that have kept you asleep, to emerge from your cocoon and rise as the magnificent being you were always meant to be. After chaos comes the phase of ecstasy, like the golden hour for the soul. Everything illuminates with radiant warmth. Imagine a world where you not only feel alive but also perceive yourself as part of the cosmos, connected to everything around you. Here, the world becomes a palette of vibrant colors, where trees whisper secrets, birds sing your favorite melodies, and flowers seem to bloom just for you. Joy, excitement, and a variety of positive emotions flood your being. Why does this stage feel overwhelmingly joyful? The answer is simple: your heart is awakening. For many, it's the first time they truly tune into their hearts. As you awaken, your heart becomes the seat of emotions like compassion, connection, and enveloping love. But the fascinating part begins here. You start to feel guided, as if an invisible hand is shaping your path. Synchronicities become your new normal, and your intuitive abilities sharpen, resonating with choices and directions aligned with your soul's purpose. Additionally, spiritual gifts begin to emerge, talents you may never have known you possessed. Synchronicities become your new normal, and your intuitive abilities sharpen, resonating with choices and directions aligned with your soul's purpose. It could be a sudden ability to deeply understand people or discovering a talent for energy healing. It's hard not to cling to this stage. It feels like a perpetual honeymoon with your soul, but like any honeymoon, this stage has an expiration date. Many make the mistake of believing they're in an endless state of happiness. In reality, it's just a beautiful chapter in a multifaceted journey. Don't resist the ebb and flow of this journey. As for each one of us, it will have its own flavors. If you are liking this video, make sure you let me know in the comments and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video where I will share my personal experience going through the 5 stages. For now, your next stage could be the dark night of the soul. Visualize this moment as if you're immersed in a vast space, the soul's night, where you find yourself between the old you and the new you. You may feel a lack of direction, and that's okay. In this phase, you might experience what I call the void. It's not an absence, but a space where you're in between, learning how to be the new you. You may feel as if you were lost, a spiritual crisis characterized by a loss of meaning, uncertainty, hopelessness, and deep doubts about your place in the universe. This isn't just a bad day or a tough moment. It's an emotional and spiritual upheaval that feels like a dismantling of the self. But it's crucial to understand that this isn't an end, but a recalibration phase. Your soul is integrating all that you've learned, setting the stage for you to emerge as a renewed being. During this phase, you may feel inclined towards deep reflection, journaling, or activities like walking in nature, absorbing its healing powers. It's a time for self-love, allowing the changes to take root within you. Remember, this void is also the phase where you may discover latent talents, gifts, and passions that may have been buried under your old ego and life circumstances. You start to hear your heart's call more clearly, and following that call will show you your path like nothing else. Once you're ready, once your soul feels you've had enough rest, you'll begin to emerge from the void, and you'll be magnificent. Your beliefs, mindset, and even your physical reality may have changed. If you're watching this video and find yourself in the midst of a dark night or entering the void, I want you to know that you're not alone. The journey may seem long, and you may feel impatient to reach the end, but trust the process. Don't rush the stages. Each has its lesson, and each lesson is a step towards the next level of your spiritual evolution. Your soul is wise. It knows what you can handle and what lessons you need to learn. So, let's breathe. If you've overcome the dark night and the void, let me tell you something. You're stronger than you imagine. You've traversed the trenches of your soul and found your way to what I like to call the grounding. This period is like the dawn after a long night, a time for self-care and acceptance. During this time, you're likely to find an inner peace you haven't felt in a long time. It's the result of allowing transformations to occur in the void, a process of self-healing and internal reconstruction. Here, your spiritual journey begins to feel less like a roller coaster and more like a peaceful drive through rolling hills. Though the terrain may still be uneven, you now have a strong steering wheel, your intuition, and reliable wheels, your newfound wisdom. This period of spiritual stability is like arriving at a tranquil beach after being tossed by the winds of your inner turmoil. You're no longer fighting to survive. You're beginning to build something from the raw materials your soul has offered you. Now, you're different. Your perspectives have changed. You've tasted despair and hope, isolation and unity. All these experiences haven't just passed through you. They're now part of you, contributing to a stronger version of yourself. In this stage, relationships often take on new textures and dimensions. You may resonate with a frequency that doesn't align with everyone from your past, and that's okay. You're not leaving them behind. You're moving forward, and those who need to be in your life will catch up. It's also the time when your purpose becomes much clearer. You've shed the expectations of society, family, and even your own past dreams that no longer serve you. You're free to see what truly matters to you. It's as if the universe clears the fog and says, "Here it is, this is the path." You're living life perhaps, as you always have, but in the depths of your soul, everything is different. You also start to truly manifest. Remember, you're operating at a higher frequency now. The things you attract to your life, the experiences, people, and opportunities, will be more aligned with your authentic self. And because you've gone through tough times, you now appreciate every little thing. Every small detail can feel like a blessing, a gift from the universe to you. The new you has graduated from each phase of your awakening, ready to face the world with your newfound wisdom. Imagine, like a growing tree, you've gone through each phase as a young sapling yearning to reach the sky. But now, you've blossomed into a complete entity of peace. Your journey is unique, and every experience, every challenge, and every moment of joy has contributed to the person you are today. Like a strong-rooted tree, you not only live, but thrive. And in doing so, you make the world around you thrive too. Each phase has had its beauty and its lessons, shaping you into a wiser and stronger individual. Remember, just as a tree doesn't only grow upwards, but also roots deeply into the earth, your spiritual growth requires both reaching new heights and rooting deeply. Both are essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. Your spiritual journey may not follow exactly the stages we've explored here. Each one has its own unique path, so embrace your journey, whatever stage you're in. This video is here to remind you that you're not alone, that each phase has its purpose, and that your wise and knowledgeable soul will guide you to what you need to learn. If this video has resonated with you, I invite you to share it with your loved ones. May each one find inspiration and comfort in their own spiritual journey. I wish you a beautiful day filled with peace and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on the journey of awakening. A great journey to you.